Hey, what is going on, everybody? Today's video is about control because I've said many times that controlling behavior is wrong, and that's true. It is wrong. You shouldn't really be a controlling personality. It only causes pain for you and everyone else. But control itself is not a negative thing. It's actually a very positive thing because think about a situation like money. Like, think about how, now let's say you're looking at people and you see them make bad choices with money and they end up being poor. And you think to yourself, I'm not going to make those bad choices. Now I have control over my money. I realize that. Maybe those people don't realize it, but I do. So I'm going to take control and I'm going to not do those things and I'm going to do these things. And I'm going to make the right decisions with my money. And it's going to be easy because I have control. Imagine later on in life where you have a situation where you don't have enough money. You rely on this, you rely on that. You are trying to work towards, okay, I need a promotion, I need either a better job, or I need to work my way up in this somehow, or I need to rub shoulders with the right people. You still have a level of control where, okay, I know I can do those things to be more productive in my life so that I can keep going in the direction I want to go in. But even if you don't realize it or want to admit it, there is a level of fear there where, what if I don't get that promotion? What if I can't get in contact with that person? What if I just work for somebody who's not a good guy or not a good person and I just can't work my way up in that way? All of the sudden you have less control, right? It's not really up to you at that point. You lose control. And that's when all of the problems in your life start to really have a domino effect. So there's a chain of negative events that spawn from that. So control is actually a very good thing. It's important to have some level of control. Where it's a bad thing is if you're trying to control what other people do. You're trying to control what other people say. You're trying to stop this from happening. You're trying to keep this happening. The important thing is not to be forceful. Don't force someone not to make a certain decision. You can advise them, give them advice. Say, I would advise against making that decision. Or I would advise that you make this decision. You can say that, but don't force them. Don't try to force people to do things or not do things, because then you become a negative energy drainer when you force things on other people, because that has a very negative aspect in their life where they're putting their energy into something they don't really want to do, and they're going to attract more things they don't want, and it's because of you. It's on your hands. You did that to them. So you're doing something wrong when you're being controlling. But if you have control over your own life, your money, your business, your opportunities, your friendships, and you just realize that amount of control, like cut certain people out of your life, bring certain people into your life if they want to. Don't try to force friendships or try to force deals, because that's when everything falls apart. If you just go with the flow and you really do, it sounds kind of cliche, but be yourself. And the reason it's cliche is because it's so well known. And the reason it's so well known is because it's true. If you really do just be yourself, and something as cliche as love, because love is love is the answer. That's the most cliche thing I can think of. That's one of the most cliche things I've ever heard, right? The reason though is because it's so well known, because it's true. Think about what love is. Is love forceful? Is love controlling? Is love dangerous? Is love wicked? Is love fearful? It's none of those things, right? So if you really do focus on what love is and try to embody love and express love and consume love, you really will get everywhere you need to be. It really does cover all bases. Love. And there's nothing wrong, and there's nothing anti-love or anti-productivity about having control and being controlling in your own life. And you can even be controlling in your own life too much. I'm forcing myself not to do that, and I'm forcing myself to do this. Just because something is good to do doesn't mean you should force yourself to do it, okay? And just because something is bad in abundance doesn't mean it's bad in a drop or two. You know, you can kind of do a little bit, like drinking. There's nothing wrong with drinking strong alcoholic drinks. Like, there's nothing wrong with drinking rum and vodka or wine or whatever. It's getting drunk, right? So think of it that way, you know? And that's exactly how control works. And there's other things too that I'm not going to get into because this video is about control specifically. But there's other things too in your life that you can kind of do more of, and they're really not bad unless you do too much of them. It's like with anything, you need balance in your control. And that's really all this video is about. I just wanted to get that out there because I was thinking about it today. And I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. My social media is in the description down below. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, so like, subscribe, and share. Hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. And I will be back in a flash. Leave a comment down below telling me what you thought. Thank you for watching.